X Hebrews. Purity and becoming one. Smash that like button on your way in the door. If you're not subscribed to the channel, consider. Hit the bell for notifications. Like and comment on the video. Share this video, Hebrew. You see the title. I don't know exactly how long we're going to be here tonight, but I know I'm not going to keep you guys long. I can guarantee you we're not going over an hour. I promise, Hebrew. If we can do this in 30 minutes, so be it. But I want you to pay attention to what you're going to hear and see in this video. This might be your final warning, Hebrew. Hit the like button on your way in the door. Subscribe to the channel, Hebrew. We're going to get started at the 8-minute mark, Hebrew. We always wait a few minutes to see if any brothers and sisters going to come through. Remember to subscribe to the channel if you're not. Maybe some of y'all have heard what happened to Sister Sonya Massey, another victim in the war against Jacob and Esau, y'all. Another victim, another slave, a fellow slave. Not gonna act like it's not what it is. Sister Sonya Massey was a slave, just like I'm a slave. And just like many of you are slaves, you might not want to call yourself a slave. I deal with reality. Hebrews, let's get started on this ugly, dark, gruesome story that I regret to have to inform you about. I'm sure that there are some of you out there who've already heard about this, what I'm getting ready to say. You already know. I really don't even know where to begin, Hebrew. But one thing that I will tell you, you better stop calling on these idols. You better get these idols out of your heart. Because look, the Most High knows. Hebrews, the Most High knows. And he can see into our minds and our hearts. He knows which one of us still got JC. And in case anybody not familiar with that name, I'm going to say this name one time, y'all. Jesus Christ. The story that I'm getting ready to tell you guys right now, and before any of you over righteous Hebrews want to come in, there are many people out there who just won't get it. In case you don't understand, this is a 911 emergency, literally. This sister right here was one of the sisters who did not get it. She did not understand she was surrounded by demons, as I've been saying on this channel since the inception of this channel. Anybody on this channel right now, if you're watching this video on this live or on this playback, even before I knew I was an Israelite, I knew that I was surrounded by my enemies. That's one of the reasons I came to YouTube, y'all, was to warn you niggas out there. Y'all don't understand what is at risk. Fellow slave Sonya Massey called on the name of Jesus Christ, y'all. And I'm not going to say that name no more. From now on, I'll say JC for any of you people who don't know what we're referring to around here on this channel. Whenever we say JC, we're referring to the name I just spoke. I'm not going to say it no more. Father, please forgive me for saying that name and all of my other transgressions as well. Please forgive all of the Hebrew Israelites on this channel and other channels. All of the Hebrew Israelites, Father, please forgive us all for all of our sins. Help us to turn from our wicked ways and to turn back to you wholeheartedly, Most High. Help us to cast aside all idols. Help us to forsake all others and to cleave to you only, Father. In your name we pray. Selah. Fellow slave Sonya Massey She did not realize that she is in a war, and she called on a demon, y'all. For all of you Christians out there, all of you Messianics, I don't care if you want to call him JC, Yeshua, Yehoshua, Yahweh, it's all the same wicked spirit. Any spirit out there telling you that they're going to die for you, that's an evil, wicked, lying spirit, Hebrew. Nobody's going to die for you. You are going to die if you won't stop sinning. You're going to be viciously killed. Not no other man, not no only begotten son of God. You better snap out of it, you guys. We about to watch this little footage together, y'all. This sister actually called the police. And look, for all of you you non-Negroes out there, the other nations, this might be a newsflash to you guys, but this ain't nothing new. And number one, even before I knew I was a Hebrew Israelite, y'all, when I was just regular black, you would be hard pressed to get me to call the police for any kind of situation. And this is when I was so-called black, because I know how the police get down. I've been knowing it for years, okay? And I know how they get down. I'll just leave it at that. I know how they get down. And for all of you ignorant Negroes out there who are not paying attention, you people are going to be killed at some point out there by these people who you love so much, who you believe in so much. You don't understand, family. I watched this so-called black woman. She said, "I rebuke you in the name of JC." Oh my goodness. You know what? I'm not even going to say what she said. We're going to get to it when I show y'all that clip. And this is why I wanted to wait till we get a few people on this live, right? Because here's what they're going to do. You guys are already on here right now. And once I start rolling that clip, they might try to block you out in the middle of the video and say, "Are you 18 or over?" Because now they want to put age restrictions on it. But it's funny. The clip I'm going to show y'all, I got this clip from, I think, Channel 9 News. All the news channels got their own YouTube channel too, y'all. But the news people are not better at doing YouTube than we are. They're not YouTubers. They're mainstreamers set up by the same devilish Edomites who've been slaughtering you for only the Most High knows how long these demons have been doing this. And I'm telling you, anybody out there who wants to know why the Hebrew Israelites can't wait to put the Edomites and the other nations in slavery, this is why. Because in 2024, a nigga still got to come on here and make videos like this about another slave being killed by her slave master. And if any of you out there are offended by me calling this sister a slave, tough, okay? Because I'm not saying nothing derogatory toward that sister, but I'm not gonna lie. She is a slave. She was a slave. And rest in peace to Sister Sonya Massey. I'm a slave. And I had a guy come on here the other day ask me, "Why do you call yourself a slave?" I don't know if y'all ever seen my shorts. Some of my shorts, I be dancing on them jumps. A lot of those videos are called Slave Dancing in Captivity. I don't make no bones about it because I learned to face the facts. I don't run from reality. I don't talk craziness and say stupid shit like I'm a free man. I would have to be a damn fool to think that I'm free. Only an idiot. Especially if you're a so-called Negro thinking you free. You are an idiot. And I mean that with all love, Hebrew. Snap the hell out of it before you get your dumb ass put to death. This is not a game. This is a 911. And like I was saying, even when I was black, I didn't even know I was an Israelite yet. But because I know how police have gotten down for years, you would be hard-pressed to get me to call the police, because I know as soon as you call the police, and I knew this when I was black, y'all, as soon as you call the police, for everybody that don't know, more than likely, they're going to turn that shit on you. And even though you're the nigga that called them out there for help, some kind of way, they're going to find a way to arrest your black ass or outright kill your ass. So I've always been leery of calling the police because I've always known how they get down. I grew up in a so-called urban environment, just like a lot of Negroes out there. You see the shenanigans of the police, you know they ain't your damn friend. Okay? But here I am running my big black mouth, y'all. I'm pissed off right now. But let me come back and read all of you guys' comments, because I got much love for y'all. Y'all my niggas. Bia Lynn says, hey, family. Hope all is well with everyone. Yay, Bia Lynn, all is well. Hope all is good with you too, sis. Brother Bill Thomas says, hey, yo. What up, Brother Bill Thomas? What it do? King David in the building says, Tavex, yay. Brother J.R. Meadows says, Wheat versus Tez, period. King David says, sad I dropped a video on that and a sister had to call on him, and you just did a video saying the Most High killing everyone now on calling on JC for help and Black JC and other idols. And King David, that's crazy, bro. That's crazy. Crazy, King David. We cannot make this up. And I saw that video you dropped the other day, bro. Hey, bro, the Most High definitely got his spirit on you, King David. Anybody who sees these videos that you be making, they're not going to be able to say, I didn't know. Nobody ever warned me. You be telling niggas, but niggas don't want to hear it. Niggas do not want to hear it. And you guys, we've been saying this for a while now. We in them times now, y'all. You want to keep calling on demons and devils and idols, you are going to die viciously. Hey, rest in peace to Sister Sonya Massey, who actually was calling on the name of the deity that the slave masters taught us. Got this sister killed, you guys. Because when I show you guys this clip, I don't know if you guys have already seen this. I'm sure some of you probably have. But if you have seen it, you're going to see. Look, never trust the police right there. I'm going to tell you off the bat. Don't ever trust the police. If you do, you better put your faith in the Most High. Because it's the Most High who can call these dogs off of you, or he can put them on you, y'all. You got to remember, y'all, the Most High is controlling both sides. The Most High is controlling both sides, y'all. He can make these devils hit the brakes on you and slow up, or he can make them hit the gas on you and go full throttle. And I'm telling you, our sister Sonya Massey, a fellow slave, a black slave, of course. The black slave is the only one who can get gunned down merciless. And nobody gives a damn. So don't nobody, you better not never come on these videos, anybody, and talk to me about why you want to put the other nations in slavery. Nobody better not ever come to me and ask me something so dumb and stupid as to why I want to put chains around your hand, neck, and wrists and do all kind of other stuff to you too. Don't ever ask me that. This is the 15th millionth slave who's been killed under the strict supervision of white supremacists. That's all the police force is. A white supremacist gang who's got nothing but blood on their hands. And Hebrews, you guys don't see this shitstorm gathering around you. Many of our people are going to get slaughtered, just like our fellow slave, Sonya Massey, because you're going to call on JC and the Most High is going to take you out. You guys can think that this is a game if you want. You can still keep on thinking you can get away with what you've been doing for the last 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 years. Oh, I've been doing this for 20 years. Oh, I've been doing this for 25 years. Well, guess what, nigga? The jig's up. You keep right on doing whatever the hell you've been doing the last 20, 25 years and see if it don't cost you, nigga. It's going to cost you everything, including your damn life. You keep calling on Yahushua, Yeshua, JC, Christ, the so-called only begotten Son of God. You keep drinking his blood. You keep on eating his body. No, brother, No, brothers, it's spiritual, brother. You keep doing stuff like that and watch what's gonna happen. I can almost guarantee you. Disaster's gonna strike, and you're gonna cry out to JC, just like our fellow slave, Sonya Massey, and she got slaughtered by our white supremacists. So let me ask you guys a question out there for all of you JC lovers, you blood drinking Christians, you blood drinking Messianics, you Hebrew Israelite cult camps like IUIC, GMS, WFI, House of Israel, all of those cults out there who's pushing the JC character. I can guarantee you, I don't care if you're calling them Yeshua, Yahweh, or what, disaster's gonna strike. Anybody who's not an idiot right now can see death and destruction is right on the horizon for this world, for this nation. And when it strikes, the first thing you're gonna do, you're gonna shit your pants. And then right as you're shitting your pants, you're gonna cry out, JC! And then you're gonna be brutally killed as our fellow slave Sonya Massey was today. Hey y'all, rest in peace to Sister Sonya Massey. I pray that the Most High has mercy on her soul and that he has mercy on her family. Family, that thing hurt. But I've been through this hurt so many times of watching this, y'all. Hey, fam. King David says, facts. And I noticed they're trying to push church on people heavy again lately. Like these sellouts smell their time is up and trying to get that final push. I mean, the promotion lately is crazy. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. And y'all, King David is not lying. Sometimes I be listening to sports radio when I be out riding around, right? They got this little thing that will come on and interrupt. I'm listening to my Redskin sports radio, because they do that stuff all year round in the DMV. I'm sure where you guys at too. But since I'm in the DMV on my sports talk radio, they talking about the Washington Redskins, or as they call them now, the Washington Commanders, or what have you, the Washington Wizards and so forth. But every now and again, they will interrupt a regular sports program and they'll start saying all this crazy stuff, right? Start talking about JC, talking about how he understands everybody, he gets us, this and that. And then right after they do all this praising and worshiping of JC, the guy will say, this isn't a sermon, just a message. I'm like, man, if you don't get that garbage out of here, that garbage ain't working no more. But they are trying, y'all. Sister Hazel Woods. Good to see you, Sister Hazel. She goes, Psalm 73 and 27. For lo, they that are far from thee shall perish. Thou hast destroyed all them that go whoring from thee. Ouch. Hey, y'all. Ouch. Now, you know what? That's a cut to the whole damn planet Earth. And you know what? Because I know a lot of Hebrew Israelites are not smart, right? Not me. God says you're not smart. Isaiah 1 and 3. I know that the general average Hebrew Israelite is really unintelligent, okay? That verse we just read, you don't know the meaning of words, Hebrew. So guess what? We're going to go look up the definition of the word perish. Check this out. First, we're going to read this verse again. Psalm 73:27. And shout out to Hazel Woods for putting this up. For lo, they that are far from thee shall perish. Thou hast destroyed all them that go whoring from thee. All praises to the Most High only. Do you know what it means when you go whoring from the Most High? That means you are a spiritual whore. And you will be killed brutally, viciously by the Most High God. But let's check out the definition of perish. But before I do that, Sister Hazelwood says, hey family, much love. Much love to you, Hazelwoods. As always, coming through in the clutch. You a primetime performer, Sister Hazelwoods. We all love you. I love all of you, and we all love each other. I know for a fact every last man and woman in this chat right now, every one of us who's made a comment on here, we all love each other. And I know that all of us on here can feel that love. Hey, family, if y'all can feel the love, put a 1 or a fire emoji in the live chat right now. If you want and you can feel the love, put a 1 or a fire emoji, family, if you can feel the love. While I read the definition of the word perish. Dictionary from the Oxford language. Perish, a verb meaning suffer death, typically in a violent, sudden, or untimely way. That's why when I say you're gonna be brutally killed, viciously maimed and killed by the Lord of hosts, I'm not lying and I'm not adding nothing to it. Perish. Shall we read the definition of perish again? I think we shall. Perish, verb, suffer death, typically in a violent, sudden, or untimely way. You are going to be viciously, brutally killed by the Lord of hosts. Not my words, and you can get mad if you want. You ain't gonna stop Psalm 73 and 27, and I'm gonna read it again. Psalm 73 and 27, for lo, they that are far from thee shall perish. In other words, you're gonna suffer death, typically in a violent, sudden, or untimely way. Nigga, you're gonna die a vicious, horrible, bloody, brutal death. One that you cannot imagine. For lo, they that are far from thee shall perish. Thou hast destroyed all them that go from whoring from thee. Stop being a spiritual whore, or you're gonna die viciously, suddenly, brutally, violently, untimely demise. This ain't no joke, Hebrew. You guys, you can see these demons don't have no problem cocking back and smoking a so-called black woman out there. I'm look at Hebrews, whether you're a black man, a black woman, anybody out there. Look, even you so-called Gentiles out there. If you don't want to be viciously killed, I'm giving anybody who's watching this video a heads up right now. The violence in this place, in this world, in America and abroad, is getting ready to increase drastically. Hebrews is already increased drastically, but many of us don't have eyes to see, y'all. So you're not going to understand until you come across one of those right now moments, and you're going to make the wrong move, and you're going to freaking call on Yeshua or Black JC. Yahweh! And you're going to be viciously struck down and killed right there on the spot, as our fellow slave sister Sonya Massey was. Rest in peace to Sister Sonya Massey. I pray that the Most High avenges the blood of Israel. Even the ones that don't know. I know most of our people are going to be viciously killed by God, but I don't take joy in that. I don't take joy in knowing that the majority of my brothers and sisters are going to be violently, viciously, brutally, untimely killed. I don't take joy in that. But I see it happening, and I know it's getting ready to happen a whole lot more. Because my people, Israelites, God's people, you guys' people, our people are not smart, y'all. Isaiah 1:3. Hey, family, don't be caught dead out here calling on another God. You're going to die a violent, bloody, malicious death. Family, I'm making this video because I love y'all. You don't know when the power's going to go out, when the grid is going to go out, and all this shit going on right now. Family, it's going to be so much. People are going to call on JC by default. You are going to see more and more people get brutally killed while calling out to JC. Mark my words. I said that a couple of videos ago. Mark my words, Hebrew. You guys, if you haven't hit the like button, hit that like button. And I had to wait until we get a couple of people in here, because once this video uploads, YouTube is not going to promote this video. And when I watch this video, I'm showing y'all a clip that I saw on CBS. They didn't make CBS say you had to be 18 years old to show this, but on YouTube, to watch it on my channel, you got to be 18 years old. They're trying to hide this stuff, y'all. But you know what? We're going to get into it, y'all. We're going to get into it, Hebrews. Hit the like button. If you haven't hit the like button already, hit the like button, Hebrews. Okay, we're going to go and watch this clip. Fair use, fair use. Fair use, fair use. Hey, you guys. Fair use, fair use. And I had to wait until we got at least probably the people we got in here right now. Because once this video uploads, family, they are not going to be showing people this video. I wouldn't be surprised if they tried to get rid of it. They don't want you guys to see this, y'all. Project Bat says, yo, I'm not for the cap, but I'll break down a video of her throwing the pot towards him. Did you see her throw a pot? I didn't see her throw a pot. But we get ready to watch what I see. Now, look, if you guys see her throw a pot, now look, Project Bat, you said, yo, I'm not for the cap, but break down a video of her throwing the pot towards him. So first of all, I got to ask you, what's the cap? Who's capping? I haven't heard no cap since I came on here and went live. So where you getting this cap stuff from? I don't know. Could you please elaborate on who's capping or what's capping? Because so far, I'm the only one talking. What have I said that was cap? And you said, break down the video of her throwing the pot towards him. Well, let's watch and see. Maybe you've seen something that I haven't. Fair use, fair use.
What do you want help with? What do you want help with? I heard somebody outside. Yeah, we checked your house, we checked your backyard. I walked all the way through all these backyards. We checked your front yard.
But you know what I want? I want justice for my baby.
Yeah.
You killed a black woman this time.
Amen. Amen.
What is your last name? Shouldn't have to think about your last name. You're not in trouble. I just need to text.
Massey.
Massey. Yeah, you have an idea that make things so much easier. I just
Remember what I said, sometimes, y'all, we don't like to call the police because they take it and turn it on you. All right, Project Bat, I'm waiting for her to throw the water on him or to throw the pot at him, like you said.
But I want to tell y'all, the sheriff is here is an embarrassment. Because this man should have never had a badge. He should have never had a gun. He should have never been given the opportunity to kill my child.
I don't know where my ID is.
You have that stack right there, maybe?
1 second.
We don't need a fire right here. Okay.
Okay, now look, now y'all see that pop, right? Now remember, this sister called the police because she heard noises outside of her house. She called the police. She heard noises outside of her house. Brother Project Bat says she was bent down, and when he went towards the counter, she popped up out of nowhere from the shooter's body cam and threw the pot towards him. Well, I haven't seen that yet. Won't you make a video and show that?
Wait with your hot steaming water. Yeah. Huh? That's right now. Shoot trigger. Say.
This man had 2 convictions for DUI. He had a conviction for driving under the influence. And he was a member of law enforcement? My Lord. What an embarrassment. What an embarrassment to this country, to this county.
Do y'all see that? Project Bat says Act Nation played it in slow-mo from the other side of the counter. Okay, I don't know who Act Nation is. Never heard of him, but okay, maybe he did. But that don't change the fact that Sonya Massey was killed. Now check this out. Are you saying that they should have killed him? First of all, I don't know if that's true what you're saying. That's what you're saying. I haven't seen that. I'm not saying that you're lying, but I don't know that what you're saying is true. I haven't seen it. But let's say it is true. The police should have killed her, shot her in the head multiple times for trying to throw hot water on them, right? How many times have you seen people pull out guns on the police and fight the police? The police don't harm them. They definitely don't shoot him in the head and kill him. They killed this girl because she was a nigger, because she was a slave. She was calling on the name of an idol. And Project Bat, it sounds like you kind of missing the whole point. And I don't know if I'm wrong, but it sounds like you're kind of missing the whole point. And it sounds like that you might be, I don't know, but it just sounds like you might come out of one of them Hebrew Israelite camps. Because a lot of those camps, them brothers have a certain kind of way that they think and a certain kind of way that they get down. And hey, I got to ask you, are you a Messianic, Brother Project Bat? And I don't know, because I can't really say that I've seen you around here before. I'm just curious. Because it definitely doesn't seem like, let's say she did try to throw the water on him, right? Which I didn't see in this video, but let's just say that she did. It doesn't sound like you got any compassion for your brothers or your sisters. I'm just saying. You sound like a Messianic. You sound like a Christian, brother. That's what you sound like. King David says, no pot throwing, no nothing, just making up stuff, not for the cap, but yet keep finding excuses to justify the cop. Troll at its finest. Yup. That's why he ain't saying nothing. Hey, Hebrew Israelites, any of you Hebrews on here right now, these are the kind of people that you got amongst you. Guys like Project Bat. Okay? As you can obviously see, this brother does not have any sympathy for his people. That's if he's even an Israelite, okay? Because we just don't know. Obviously, he's not showing his face, okay? And he seems like he's rolling in the spirit of somebody who believes in JC or Yahweh. Could be a Messianic. He could be a heathen, pagan, Gentile. Whatever he is, he's definitely not an Israelite who loves other Israelites, because Israelites who love other Israelites wouldn't have the mind thought that, hey, she's trying to throw hot water on him. She should have been killed. That's the kind of Israelites that you living amongst, or Israelite infiltration, whatever you want to call it. This is crazy. Y'all see what kind of spirit he rolling in, though, right? These are the kind of spirits that most Hebrew Israelites are rolling in. So it wouldn't surprise me if he was an Israelite, because most Negroes hate their own people, and they love to justify so-called white people, and not just white people, any people who bring harm to other Israelites. Most Israelites endorse that, because most Israelites are wicked. and they hate their brothers and sisters. And you guys can see Project Bat has not opened his mouth. And he started off saying this right here. Check this off. He started off saying, yo, I'm not for the cap. Who the hell is capping around here? These are the kind of troll ass niggas you got in Israel. Wicked ass niggas, y'all. Anybody watching this right now, you can see this brother, he ain't got no Israelite spirit. I don't care if he's black or not. He act like a damn Gentile. And maybe he is one. And it doesn't matter if he's a physical Israelite or not. Acting like that, I don't want nobody like that nowhere near me. This guy is treacherous. Hey, Hebrews, watch the company you keep, Hebrews. We gonna watch this video again. Y'all, we got some wicked ass niggas out here, y'all. Bill Thomas says, do you need a running start to throw hot water on someone? The video I saw showed quite a distance between that person and their target. I'm having trouble understanding this. Yeah, because we got niggas like Project Bad in here, sellouts, y'all. But he can find a way. Oh no, she's trying to throw hot water on him. I'm not with the cap though. Now you want to say something. I said I'm not for the cap. I said I'm not for the cop, not cap. I said I'm not for the cop, not cap. Hey, brother Project Bat, I apologize. Nothing else to say. I'm not going to fight you on that at all. What I'm reading right over here, it looked like you said I'm not for the cap. That's why I kept saying, what you talking about? Who's capping? Let me make that stated right now for anybody who's in here on this live. Project Bat says, I said I'm not for the cop, not cap. Okay, hey, Project Bat, my bad, brother. I apologize. Please accept my apology. It definitely looked like you said cap, though. That's why I went on a tirade, bro, because it's not the time for those games. But clearly I was wrong, and I apologize for that, brother. Please accept my apology. And let me tell y'all this. Every so-called black person out there, you better get your mind right. Project Bat is not so-called black. The Black Messiah says Project Bat is not so-called black. Okay, so you know what? Yeah, we got to investigate, right, a little bit. Now, I don't know if that's true or not. Project Bat, I've never seen you on this channel before. Have you been over here before? You subscribed to the channel? Are you a messianic? I mean, like, what's up with you, Project Bat? Because everybody in here, that's what we do. We had live, people comment, we talk. The Black Messiah, what's up, Black Messiah? Black Messiah says Project Bat is not so-called black. Okay, and I don't know if that's true or not because I can't see. But we're gonna run this video back again. Y'all tell me what y'all see in this video, family.
What is the help?
What do you want help with? What do you want help with?
I heard
Fair use, fair use.
somebody outside.
Yeah, we checked your house, we checked your backyard. I walked all the way through all these backyards. We checked your front yard.
But you know what I want? I want justice for my baby.
Yeah.
You killed the wrong one on this car.
Amen. Amen.
What is your last name? Shouldn't have to think about your last name. You're not in trouble. I just need to text.
Massey.
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 You have an idea that make things so much easier. I just drive your license will do.
But I want to tell y'all, the sheriff is here is an embarrassment. Because this man should have never had a badge. He should have never had a gun. He should have never been given the opportunity to kill my child.
I don't know where my ID is.
You have that stack right there, maybe?
1 second.
We don't need a fire right here.
Right.
Okay. We're hot, even water. Yeah.
That was her mistake right there. Rebuking that devil in the name of a devil. That was a paramount mistake, family. That's what I'm trying to point out. That's what cost her life, y'all. You know, right after she said, I rebuke you in the name of JC, he said, you better not. I swear to God, I'll shoot you in your effing face. You notice he didn't talk about shooting until she started rebuking in the name of an idol. Family, you better stop calling on that name or you are going to be killed. I don't care who you are, Hebrew or not. You're going to get viciously, brutally, violently unalived.
In the water.
In the water?
Yeah.
Oh, I rebuke you in the name of Jesus.
Huh?
In the name of
Better not. That's right now. Two triggers. Face.
That girl is ducking down.
2 convictions for DUI.
Hey, man. Hey, you guys. And this is why I got to come to this. Brother, Project Bass says, I accept it, brother. But I put the video on my page. The proof is on my page. And I'm not defending the cop. I'm just trying to show that the media twisted stuff around. But see, here's the thing, brother Project Bat. The media ain't twisting nothing around. Because here's the thing. Sonya Massey is a slave. Can you admit that, Project Bat? Can you admit that Sister Sonya Massey was a slave? See, the media's not twisting nothing around. People don't want to face the cold hard truth, cold hard facts, and straight up reality. If you are all non-white people in this world, and even some so-called white people are slaves to the white people who believe in and practice white supremacy. The United States of America was established and founded and governed by people who believe in and practice white supremacy. So Sonya Massey is a slave, and it is more than okay. It is perfectly acceptable to kill a slave. You don't need a reason. They're your slaves. You can do whatever the hell you want to do. So the media ain't twisting nothing around, brother Project Bat. This is just another one of millions of incidents where the helpless slave, not American, not citizen, the slave gets viciously slaughtered by a bloodthirsty Edomite. The media ain't twisting nothing around, bruh. This is typical proceeding, standard operation right here. Nothing is being twisted around. Nothing is being manipulated. This is cold, hard reality. Sister Sonya Massey is a fellow slave who met her demise, like a lot of fellow slaves, calling out to a fake God. May the God of Israel have mercy on Sister Sonya Massey and her whole entire family. This is not a joke. All of my so-called black women out there, all of you black women that fill the pews at the Christian church, you better get the hell out of church and never go back. And you better wash your mouth out with soap for calling on a half-man, half-God Baphomet demon. And then lying and saying that that demon died for you. You're going to be viciously, violently, maliciously killed by the Lord of hosts. And you're going to rule the day that you ever put your faith in some demigod, somebody who can get beat up and killed like JC. That's your God. And that's who our fellow slave, Sonya Massey, was calling on. A God who can't save. The Black Messiah says, I checked out his page. The Black Messiah says, at Project Bat, did the sister deserve to be killed, brother? Did she deserve to be killed? Anybody out there? Is there anybody out here on this live chat? Or is there anybody out there who will watch on this playback who thinks that that sister should have been killed? When you can watch other nations actually fight the police, lay hands on them, pull guns on them, weapons, and the police don't shoot them. But you telling me a skinny little black girl they had definitely had the distance away from her not to be affected at all, and they got guns. But it's something that pissed that damn devil off, okay? And the Most High put the Edomites demonic spirit on them, because the Most High is not playing no more. You want to call on JC, you are going to die. You wait till all this stuff really come to a head, all the shit that's going on in America right now, you wait until the lights go out, nigga. You wait till that damn grid goes out, the internet goes out. I can see you church people out there now. I can see you messianics out there now. You're going to cry out for JC, and then the Most High is going to have you killed right there on the spot. Project Bass says, I say it's being manipulated because the media said she put the pot down and her hands in the air. But in the video I posted, it shows from the demon's body cam and she tossed the pot at him. Hey, I want to see that jump. I'm going to go over there to your page and try to watch that video. But either or, see, this thing you got to think. I don't care how it happened. I know that sister shouldn't have been killed for that. And if she was anybody else, hell no, she wouldn't have been killed for nothing like that. But only because she's a slave, a black slave, this is okay to treat black slaves like that. These Edomites definitely know that it's okay. And then most of our own people even say, yeah, it's okay. So yeah, that's why the majority of our people are going to get slaughtered. They're going to get wiped the hell out. King David says, she awakening the demon by summoning him, and he was happy to jump into his kids. It's a spiritual realm right in front of us. Hell yeah. And we're going to watch this video again. Y'all notice, y'all, they was already on some fuck shit from the gate, if you can't tell. But they don't seem like they was ready to kill her. That thing actually went from 0 to 100. And I'm telling you, it didn't go from 0 to 100 until she mentioned the name of the idol. Is there anybody out there, whether you're on this live or you're on the playback, is there anybody out there who understands this thing didn't go from 0 to 100 until she mentioned JC, the only begotten Son of God? I rebuke you in the name of JC. Soon as she called out a demon, here he came through. Y'all don't understand. Y'all keep calling on JC if you want. And when you get killed, just don't be surprised. Project Bass says you can't see it from the news play of it, so they can manipulate it. But see, here's the thing. I don't need a news to manipulate me to know that it's okay to kill black slaves. That's what you're missing, Project Bat. You're missing that part, bro. I don't need the news to manipulate me. This was okay to kill black slaves long before I was born. This ain't nothing new. But people are acting like this is new. This is not manipulation, bro. This is what happens when you are a slave. You see, most people won't admit that they're slaves. I live in reality. So I've been dealt with that a long time ago. The Black Messiah says, at Project Bat, send us a link to the video. And I know a lot of brothers and sisters would definitely want to see that video, myself included. But I tell you one thing, I know that she should not have been killed for that, because that's not what happens to people in situations like that. It only happens to slaves, and slaves are not people. You're less than people. That's why that's okay. Fair use, fair use. We're going to watch this again, y'all.
Had a conviction for drug.
See when this thing goes from 0 to 100.
What do you want help with? What do you want help with?
I heard somebody outside.
Yeah, we checked your house, we checked your backyard. I walked all the way through all these backyards. We checked your front yard.
But you know what I want?
You see, what they should have been doing right after that, if they checked all that stuff and wasn't nothing going on, they should have said, okay, we checked everything. Everything's okay. Have a nice night. They should have been gone. But see, nobody even talks about that. Most people out there don't even recognize that, because you're fast asleep at the wheel. If any of you people out there still believing that you're black, you are asleep at the wheel. If you still believe in JC, Yeshua, Yahweh, if you think another man is going to die for you, you think there's a middleman who risked his life and blood and soul for you, and you can drink his blood and eat his body, you are done for out here in these streets. Of course you're going to call on that name, and you're going to get slaughtered because of it. The bloodbath is already on. But Israelites are so unintelligent, you don't even know your ass is on the dinner plate and you're being eaten alive in the land of your captivities and you never even recognize it. Call on JC and die. Period.
What is the help me?
What do you want help with?
Huh?
What do you want help with?
I heard somebody outside.
Yeah, we checked your house, we checked your backyard. I walked all the way through all these backyards. We checked your front yard.
But you know what?
So why didn't you leave? Your job is done. They didn't leave because they was on that bullshit. That's why niggas don't like to call the police. You check the house all around, no signs of trouble. Okay, thank you. Have a nice night. Why you got to come in and get my name and ID? Now you treat me like a fucking suspect. You see this bullshit? I knew this when I was black. Don't call the police because they're going to do shit just like this.
I want justice for my baby. Yeah. You killed the wrong black woman this time. Amen. Amen.
What is your last name? Shouldn't have to think about your last name. You're not in trouble. I just need to text.
Massey.
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 Yeah, you have an idea that makes things so much easier. I just driver's license will do.
But I want to tell y'all, the sheriff is here is an embarrassment. Because this man should have never had a badge. He should have never had a gun. He should have never been given the opportunity to kill my child.
I don't know where my ID is.
You have that stack right there, maybe?
1 second. I need this.
No, we don't need a fire right here.
Right.
Okay. Wait till you're hot steaming water. Yeah.
Oh, forgive you in the name of Jesus.
Huh?
Forgive you in the name of
Better not, that's right now. You trigger.
See?
This man had 2 convictions for DUI. He had a conviction for driving under the influence.
Hey, fam, I think we've all seen enough to understand what's going on. King David says he was already on some fuck shit. What you want help with an attitude. Dude was thirsty from the jump. Exactly. Soon as them niggas said they searched the house, okay, nothing to see. Okay, they should have said, ma'am, you're safe. Nobody's out here. Have a good night. See you next time. But they didn't do that, did they? Why the fuck did they need to come in her house? She called them there, and then they turned her into the criminal. You see that? But see, a lot of niggas in the hood already know it can be some life or death shit going on, and a nigga will say, you know what? I ain't calling the police because them niggas gonna get here and turn this shit on me and turn me out to be the bad guy when I call these niggas for help. See, that's what happens when you gotta call on your enemies for help. They're gonna kill you. Period. Bill Thomas says, sad. Y'all, this makes me want to throw up, y'all. I can't wait till the Most High cleanses the earth of these Edomites, y'all. And they will be wiped out. Not my words. Every single Edomite will be put to death, according to the book of Obadiah. They're all going to be burned with fire. Every single one of them. Okay? Every single Edomite will get torched, according to the book of Obadiah. And I see why. These people are the devil that the Bible speaks of. And I also got to give this disclaimer, right? Because I know a lot of Hebrews. Like I said, I was once an unintelligent Hebrew myself. Not every single white person is a white supremacist. And the white people who are not white supremacists, they don't have any power. It's the white people who believe in and practice white supremacy that have all of the power. Edom is small amongst the heathen, but they are powerful because they believe in and practice white supremacy. And white supremacy dominates and governs all areas of human activity, like it or not, nigga. And anybody who watched this video, you saw as soon as she said, I rebuke you in the name of JC, that's when that dude said, you better fucking not. I'll shoot you in your fucking head right now. And he did just that. They should have never came in her house. But you know why y'all don't see that? Because you guys don't see black women as something of value. I do. I know the value of so-called black women. This is ridiculous, y'all. And what we should be doing is praying that the Most High hunts this devil down and snuffs him out with the same zeal that he snuffed out fellow slave and Sister Sonya Massey. Rest in peace to Sister Sonya Massey. And may the Most High have mercy on her family, y'all. King David says, Sirach 12, 10 through 12. You should read it. It's so much to type, but this goes with that video. Hey, hold on, King David. Let me go grab my apocrypha. Let me go grab my apocrypha, brother. Hold on.
I know what it's like to fight for a
fair use, fair use. Hold on 1 second, y'all. We gonna read that. We are going to read that, brother. Okay, would you say Sirach chapter 12, verse 10 through 12? Hold on 1 second. Sirach chapter 12, verse 10 through 12. And it reads, oh, snap. I ain't read this one in a minute. And King David, good looking, brother. Hebrews, listen to this good. And this is coming out of the book that the Catholics tell you, don't read that. The Christians tell you, don't read that. We don't accept that. Most Messianic Hebrews and a lot of Old Testament Hebrew Israelites will tell you, don't read this book. This book is not of God. Well, listen to this. The book of Sirach or Ecclesiasticus, chapter 12, verse 10 through 12. Never trust an enemy. His wickedness is as destructive as rust. Verse 11. Watch out and be on guard against him. Even if he acts ever so humble, he is like a metal mirror that rusts away if you don't keep it polished. Do you hear that? Verse 12. Seat an enemy at your right hand, and the next thing you know, he'll be trying to get your own place of honor. Put him next to you, and he will overthrow you. Then you will realize the truth of my words and be stung with regret when you remember them. Ouch. Hey, King David, salute, brother. Shout out to you. You see why they don't want us reading out of the Apocrypha, y'all? Because you're going to find verses like that. King David says that book is demonic. It don't help the Hebrews, they say. Exactly. Oh, my goodness. Do y'all believe that? And they telling you that that is demonic. You know what? Matter of fact, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to read the book of Sirach, chapter 12. We're going to do verse 1, and we're going to read it all the way up to 12, where we just stopped at, and then I'm going to let y'all go. Coming out of the Apocrypha, the book of Sirach, chapter 12, verse 1 through 12, and then I'm going to let y'all go. When thou wilt do good, know to whom thou doest it, so shalt thou be thanked for thy benefits. Do good to the godly man, and thou shalt find a recompense, and if not from him, yet from the Most High. There can no good come to him that is always occupied in evil, nor to him that giveth no alms. Give to the godly man, and help not a sinner. Whoa. Do well unto him that is lowly, but give not to the ungodly. Wow. Hold back thy bread, and give it not unto him, lest he overmaster thee thereby. Wow. Because once you strengthen an ungodly man, then that nigga gonna rob you. For else thou shalt receive twice as much evil for all the good thou shalt have done unto him. You see that? You help a wicked Negro and he's going to do you dirty double. Can't make this up, y'all. Verse 6, for the Most High hateth sinners. Uh-oh. What? I thought he only hates the sin. Nope. For the Most High hateth sinners. And it also tells you that in the book of Psalms. Yes, he hates the person. You won't stop sinning. God hates the act and he hates you as well. If you won't repent. For the Most High hateth sinners and will repay vengeance unto the ungodly and keepeth them against the mighty day of their punishment. The Most High is just saving you for the day where he can kill you. A friend cannot be known in prosperity, and an enemy cannot be hidden in adversity. You see this? Verse 9, in the prosperity of a man, enemies will be grieved, but in his adversity, even a friend will depart. You see that? And then verse 10, never trust thine enemy, for like as iron rusteth, so is his wickedness. These Edomites are some old rusty wicked niggas. Verse 11, though he humble himself and go crouching, yet take good heed and be aware of him, and thou shalt be unto him as if thou hadst wiped the looking glass, and thou shalt know that his rust have not been altogether wiped away. He's still a scumbag and a killer. Verse 12, set him not by thee, lest when he have overthrown thee, he stand up in thy place. Is that not what the Edomites have done? They have stood up in your place, Israelite, and they've taken control of the earth. And since they're wicked, the whole earth is in wickedness. Neither let him sit at thy right hand, lest he seek to take thy seat. Do not befriend these people. Don't let them be your right hand man, because they always going to overthrow you. And thou art at the last, remember my words and be pricked therewith. That means if you trust these demons, when they come to do your ass in at the last, you're going to be pricked. You're going to be cut to the core when you realize they're getting ready to kill you. And all because you loved them. You trusted them like the Apocrypha told you not to. You set them at your right hand like the Apocrypha told you not to. And then, just like the Apocrypha says, right at the last, you're not going to get it until right at the last. Right before you get killed, violently and viciously. Then you're going to be pricked in your spirit because you're going to remember the words of the Apocrypha right before you get killed. For trusting your enemies and putting them in a seat next to you, saying, this is my right-hand man. He's going to overthrow you and eventually put your ass to death. King David says, y'all say something now, crickets. Yep, nothing. Absolutely nothing. The naysayers are being put to bed. And just like Uncle Daniel told us, knowledge is increasing and ain't no man or no woman gonna stop this train. Rest in peace to fellow slave and Sister Sonya Massey. May the Most High have mercy on that sister and her family. And may the Most High viciously, brutally maim and destroy these demons who slew her with such little regard for her life. May the Most High hasten the day in which we can put the Edomites in slavery. Tie them up, put them in chains, beat the shit out of them, sell them into slavery, break up their families, torment them, imprison them, beat the heck out of them. Did I say beat the heck out of them? Break their kneecaps, sell them halfway across the world for hardcore bondage. And when it's all said and done, you Edomites, you're going to be burned off the earth. Not my words, God's words. You are going to be torched. Go read the book of Obadiah if you dare. Hate mail from God to Esau. You are going to die. And boy, is it going to be vicious, brutal, violently, atrociously. And for all of the Hebrews out there who don't have the more understanding, understand what I'm saying to you. For the most part, the so-called white man are the Edomites. I know you guys might not like that, but it is what it is. For the most part, okay? Not every white person is an Edomite, though. Not all white people are Edomites. I'm sure you got some white people out there, they are Japhites and other ites. But for the most part, Esau, the one running the earth, is the so-called white man, and that is the Edomite. But not all white people are Edomites. Just like, for the most part, we all know that the so-called black people are the Hebrew Israelites. But not every black person is an Israelite. Just like not every white person is an Edomite. But the ones that are, you got a day coming. And you know who you are, because the Edomites hate the God of Israel. That's why they take out their hate for our God. They take it out on us, because they can't do nothing to God, but they can do something to us. For now, family, we should be praying that the Most High smites these Edomites right on top of their head, y'all. That's what you should be praying in your bed at night when you go to sleep, that the Most High strikes these people like he never struck them before, viciously, brutally, and violently. King David says, believe it not, the Most High calls us cubs, because at the moment, they can push us into the supercharge us with King David to fight, they will see lions. Yep. That's why that prophecy says, in that day, every single one of us is going to be like King David. Boy, then you talk about trouble, we going to be on your ass. And they know that. That's why they slaughtering us right now, because they know what's coming, y'all. They know what's coming. The Hebrews, I've kept you guys long enough. I just wanted you guys to be aware of our fellow slave, Sister Sonya Massey, who was viciously, brutally gunned down by the sheriff in Illinois. And it's because she called on an idol, y'all. Believe it or not. That situation didn't skyrocket from 0 to 100 until she said, I rebuke you in the name of JC. And then just like popcorn, that devil got triggered by hearing the name of his master. King David says, so that little gun he shot will not phase or put a dent in us or hurt. They know it. Yep. And you know what's going to happen when these Edomites can't use their guns and their missiles? They're going to know. They're going to be shaking with fear because they know they can't handle us. They can't handle us right now. It's the guns and the missiles that gives them all the clout to be able to do what they do now. They couldn't handle us right now if it was just straight up mano y mano. How much more in that day when we're all like King David? And I pray that the Most High brings that day, y'all. I'm tired of this bullshit. The Hebrews, like I said, I kept you guys long enough. Thank you guys for being here. Thanks for hanging out. Like this video, share this video, Hebrews. Until next time. And stop calling on idols. And stop trusting your enemies. Stop loving your enemies. Do not love your enemies. King David says, so they attacking now until their day come. Exactly. These people know those prophecies better than we do. They've been reading way before we were allowed to read this stuff, y'all. You better stop calling on these idols. You better turn to the Most High and Him only. And the closer we get to election time, the more shaky it's going to get. And when that grid goes out, when the internet goes out, when everything goes out, the banking systems go out, the intelligence, the computer goes out like it did a couple of days ago, hospitals and all that, when it all goes all the way out and hell breaks loose, it's right on the horizons. It's already here. But most of y'all, you guys are so blind, you need a big bang for you to know that something's happened. So you're going to get the big bang. You're going to get it. And it's going to cause many of you guys out there all over. And at that moment, that's going to be a trap. This late, you can call them JC in the earth. But like I said, Hebrew, that's enough of me, my big bag mouth. Love y'all. Tavex Hebrews, purity and becoming one. Peace, Hebrews.